Hello and welcome to St James the Less Scottish Episcopal Church here in Bishopbriggs. My name is Fiona McCulloch and I'm currently the Rector's Warden and the interim chair of the Church Vestry. This short video will provide an insight into our church and worship, the members of our congregation and our activities that bring in the wider community. We have a belief in our church that faith is fun, and we're looking for a rector who will embrace this concept in taking us forward on our journey. You'll have plenty support though. We are blessed with a significant number of people who contribute to the life within our church. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear from some of the members of our congregation and some of the people who attend our many groups.
I'm Catherine, and my name is on the cradle roll here. I've been a member of the congregation all my life, ever since I was baptised a baby in the former St James's building in Springburn, before it was demolished and then moved here to Bishopbriggs. I've been involved in many aspects of the church in St James over the years, including mainly practical things, but others do say my famed rendition of Tam O'Shanter at our burn supper is world famous.
St James is special to me as it's been part of my life and most of my married life. In our family I've shared many joys and sadnesses. But St James within the village of Bishopbriggs is known to be the welcoming church. It welcomes all people of faith and people are just coming to get to know God. But St James is also a special place for its spiritual aspect, not only about the people who are all unique and are all equally valued, not only about the beauty of the building, but also about the form of worship that reflects the mystery of God.
What was your first impressions of St James when you arrived here?
We don't come from an Anglican/Episcopal background, but we had been to a variety of different churches. We moved into the area and we started looking around, and we were attracted to St James by a few things. We found it was quite welcoming right from the off. And people were very natural with their welcome as well. So that was very, very good. Other things?
People were very warm, and it was the previous rector was really good at coming to chat and came to visit us and just explained a lot about the church. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been asked to say a few words about the early morning service at St James. So the 9 o'clock gang are quite a tight, small and cosy group, and we look after each other and look out for each other. We enjoy our said Eucharist in the lovely, calming and intimate space of the side chapel. And on the first Sunday of the month, we have scones and tea after the service, baked by our lovely retired baker Donald, and it's not unusual for some of the 10:30 congregation to come along a wee bit early and join us for a scone too. We are still very much part of the St James congregation and have lots of opportunity to celebrate together, from everything from Christmas to Easter celebrations and everything in between. And we also join in activities such as the book group, the craft club, men's lunch, or walks in the country. And we're all very much looking forward to the new and exciting chapter for St James as we come to welcome our new minister to lead us in worship together.
I'm a member of our music planning group, which was set up more than 20 years ago. There's usually 6 of us, along with a rector, and every few weeks we meet to choose the hymns for our particular week for the Sunday and occasional services. We come from a wide range of church and musical backgrounds, and that's reflected in our traditional and contemporary hymns. Based on the readings for the week, the church seasons, and we seek to enhance our worship through music.
Hello, my name's Jane and I'm a member of the tech team here at St James. We have a rota of 8 of us who operate the camera and the sound systems each Sunday morning and for special services. The whole service is shared on Zoom for anyone in the congregation who's unable to get to church. We have people joining from their own homes, from care homes, whilst travelling, and even from a hospital ward. We also have various friends and family members from other parts of Scotland and the rest of the UK who sometimes join us. This enables everyone to participate in our worship, no matter where they are. There are 3 large monitor screens on the walls in the sanctuary to display videos or words to hymns for special services, and also for the people at home to share with us in the peace. The Sunday sermons are recorded and uploaded to our church website and our Facebook page.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I help to organise a team to provide some children's activities in church. We've created a welcoming space in the back corner of the church here, so that if families come to church, the children can have a nice comfy place to sit and play as part of the service. But once a month we do manage to run a Sunday club, and if we're lucky we get maybe half a dozen children of mixed ages, and they gather together in the hall, and first of all we gather around a little altar that we've made in a candle and we pray together, and then we have a Bible story, and then we have either a craft or a baking activity, something fun for the children, and then they go back into church for the last hymn, and they do enjoy carrying some of the communion vessels back at the end of the service. Sometimes with Sunday Club we go outings, we sometimes take them to 10-pin bowling, or just organise some things so that families can get to know each other better. And also once a month we have Crafty Kids in the hall for an hour on a Sunday afternoon, and this is to kind of provide outreach to families in the community. And often there's a real buzz in the hall, and it's not necessarily families that we have coming to Sunday Club, it's often families from the neighbouring areas coming in that don't have a church connection, but it's just a chance for the adults to chat and get to know each other, and for the children to take part in crafts. We normally have about 4 tables set up with different crafts, and at the end of these afternoons I read a wee story for the children, and it sometimes has a wee sort of moral meaning to it, and it's just a way of welcoming children into our church community.
Right, what do you like most about Crafty Kids?
I like the crafts because I'm crafty.
I like helping out the crafty kids, make sure all the kids are involved and having fun in activities.
What do you like most about St James?
I like the couches and the St James Fun Day.
There was the nativity that I narrated, and there was also a little puppet show that the kids put on with the puppets.
Hello, I'm Agustin, one of the dads that go to Dads and Toddlers. It's one Saturday of the month, and I've been going there for 3-4 years. Feel very grateful of the opportunity to engage with the community. I made very good friends there, including Willie and Paul. And yeah, I'm looking forward for the next event. But yeah, I feel very grateful. I try to go sometimes also to, for example, Christmas carols and some services. So yeah, it's been great, and I think it's a great church, modern. I'm very happy with St. James the Less.
Hi, I'm Jill. I'm a member of St James Church and I help with the Tuesday Club, which is for it's mainly older people that come. We meet at the moment once a month on a Tuesday. A couple of things that we do, we've had people been on nice holidays and they've come and talked about India, and we've had people talking about quilts and just different things that keep the people interested in. And it's basically just to keep the older members of the church involved and for a nice cup of tea. And sometimes we just have a wee beetle drive and a chit chat, which is what they like.
Hi, I'm Anne Glennesk. I'm a member of Mothers Union. Our group of women and men meet monthly to share our faith and prayer, actions and hospitality. Membership helps us to lift our eyes from our own lives, to think of others, to think of our neighbours. Our MU prayer diary helps us in our prayers and our activities. As Mothers Unions, we all help support St James, and we also visit our friends in other branches in the Diocese of Glasgow and Galloway. This year we're celebrating the 150th anniversary of Mothers Union, and we're also delighted to say that within the diocese we are supporting a holiday for people who use the services of the City Mission, families who have experienced domestic abuse.
Hi, my name is Lewis and I've been part of the St James the Less community for about 6 or 7 years. One of the things I'm involved in the church is helping to facilitate a discussion group. We currently use the Living the Questions series, which if you haven't seen it is produced by some folk within the progressive Christianity tradition. We use videos and written materials to really stimulate some discussion about practice, beliefs, theology. So it's a great group for us to really search for a deeper experience of God as God really is. And it's the kind of group that I don't think every church has. So we really appreciate it. We appreciate the space to respect each other's opinions, whether they're very similar or quite different. And we trust that it's a good part of the church here.
Hello, I'm Willie, the People's Warden. I hope this video has given you some idea about church life at St James. We are a smallish congregation, but we do a lot with strong commitments to each other and serving the community. Much happens outside the Sunday morning, but our worship and our faith informs everything. Whoever is guided to be our new rector will get a warm welcome. He'll be our priest and pastor, but be assured, this will be a shared ministry as we take St James forward on its journey together.